Democrats might be sabotaging themselves in the upcoming Georgia runoff by letting Hollywood take stage and center. It's a scary thing anytime Hollywood is involved. Take a look at this.
Now, let me tell you something. I don't know about y'all, but I am sick and tired of these people, these limousine liberals from California and New York deciding who is going to be our next two senators in the state of Georgia. Ossoff and Warnock could not raise a dime in the state of Georgia. Y'all, this money is coming from California and New York. That is dead wrong.
Okay, so you have Hollywood is bored. Celebrities are bored. They're having to stay inside and just send pictures of themselves eating at their mansion or swimming in their pool. So they're bored. So this is a great opportunity. Let's go to Georgia and screw up the possibility of maybe the Democrats taking these two seats. That's what's happening. Is that a simple enough analysis?
It really is, because, look, David Perdue is corrupt to the core. Kelly Loeffler, corrupt to the core, involved in this insider trading scandal along with her husband. These are two Republicans who absolutely can lose, and the Democrats only have to highlight what is already known. They do not need the outside Hollywood limousine liberals, as they're being called by the Republicans down there, to come in and mess things up and taint the image of these Democratic challengers who are honestly fairly progressive in their views. Maybe not as much as we would like to see from them, but Warnock especially.
Warnock is very progressive.
Is wonderful.
Yeah.
But what happens is when you have these people come in, what they're doing, the Hollywood types, is they're breaking something or they're fixing something that wasn't broken to begin with.
Okay, what do we know about the general election last time? We know that the whole Hollywood scene actually had the opposite effect of what it should. People were disgusted with these do-nothing multimillionaires who have no connection at all with Middle America or what Middle America is thinking. They were bored, so in that election they caused more harm than they caused good. Here now, it's not enough. Now they have to go to Georgia, and they were doing fine in Georgia before these cretins came in from California, Hollywood, New York, and said, hey, we're celebrities. People can identify with us. They're going to vote for our way because we're celebrities. What's your take?
100%. I mean, look, Beto O'Rourke, fighting against Ted Cruz in 2018, was doing good, and Hollywood said, hey, let's start putting all of our money and all the focus on Beto. We're Hollywood. We're celebrities. We know better. They use it against the Democrats. Mitch McConnell and Lindsey Graham in this past election, same exact thing happens with the same exact results. And, you know, third time's the charm, right? So now they're coming into Georgia trying to say, listen to us. We are celebrities. We can think for you. Or at least that's how the Republicans frame it.
How do you think Nancy Pelosi and Chuck Schumer sell in Georgia? Okay, so but that is the idea that the Democrats can't escape from. It's the glitz. I want a picture with this celebrity. It's the glamour. I want my arm around Lady Gaga. Whether or not it creates anything for on the vote side is almost meaningless to them, because that celebrity now has their face in the news again. And that's all they're trying to accomplish.
Right.
Here.
You know, the working class voters in Georgia, which obviously most of Georgia is just working class voters, they can't relate to these individuals. They're not, you know, celebrity worshipers like you would see out there in California. They're just honest working people. They lean left, they lean right, they lean whichever way. They want what's best for their families, their kitchen table issues. And then suddenly they're looking, well, why is Will Ferrell telling me how to vote? He's never even been here.
They did a segment of the Elf, the crew of elves. Yeah. Did you follow this?
Yeah. This past Sunday evening, the cast of Elf reunited on Zoom to do a special table read to raise money for Georgia. And look, if you want to be involved in politics, whatever, the problem is the DNC needs to step up and say, listen, if you want to help, you do it on your own. You're not going to do it with our endorsement.
Send us your money.
Right.
We don't need your mug on the front of the, we don't need to see you on television. Send us your money.
Do like DiCaprio. He's doing it right.
DiCaprio is brilliant. DiCaprio doesn't put himself on the front page. DiCaprio does stuff behind the scenes. He doesn't even want his name. Or McConaughey.
Yeah.
How about McConaughey? There's a way to do this without self-aggrandizing. That's the difference here.